Hello miners, Ruff coming at you, and today we're going to be taking a look at another case knife. This is the Razor Jack. So we're going to get into that. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. If you haven't, this is the case 2024 vault release pattern. What that means is they take a pattern every year and they release one that hasn't been released in a while. And in this particular pattern, from what I understand, it's been 20 years. So this was last released in 2004. Now I went with the KIRINIT patriotic theme. That's the covers here. KIRINIT's in what they call a high-end acrylic. And what they do is they put thin poly paper in here, which then gets kind of in that, acrylic would be a liquid. And it's really good looking stuff. As I change the light, you're going to see a metallic in there, like above in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I do feel a little stepping right there. Other than that, pretty good. Other than I also feel some stepping right here. I did see some light that came through here. These run $77. So let's open it up. That's what you guys want to know. So one thing about this being the one arm, it's called the one arm razor. With that, as you guys probably already know, was because after the Civil War, soldiers would come home and they didn't have use of their arm. They stood there in line and took shots at each other, and then they got hit in the arm. They had just a ball of lead, and during that time, just because of gangrene, they would get their arms cut off. And came home, they didn't have use of their arm. They would take these, Case would make these, they could hook them on their pockets or their boots, and it would open the knife up. Okay, then they had a pocket knife, and we can all close these one-handed. Great half stop. And okay, so that's the one-arm razor. This is called a Razor Jack, as in a jackknife. So let's see. Nice pull, nice half stop, right about a 5. Nice snap to that open. Let me get this. Okay, so good walk and talk. I have seen some people complain about this being loose. Mine, thank goodness, is not. It does, however, it's very springy here, but it's going to be resistant. I get a lot of pushback right here. Okay, and it snaps into that position. Let's see how we're doing. Centering is not bad. Then we're going to go over here to the clip point. The pen blade. This is something you would find on a Barlow. So sometimes they call these the Razor Barlow Jack or something to that effect. But it's a nice pen blade. Keep wanting to call it. These are in true sharp stainless steel, and this one came sharp, and the other one has a burr. So let's test that. Whew. That's actually very nice for a case knife. And this one I can feel burrs. Okay. And it's getting the job done. You might be able to see remnants of that paper where it got shredded. So this is all you have to do. Just grab yourself a ceramic stone. Make sure that you guys I got this under camera. Let's feel that. Okay, so you could do a better edge on here. But look at that, fellas. So, Case does sharpen their knives at the factory. We're hearing a lot of people say they don't. They do, they just don't remove the burr. That, and this is so thin behind the edge, truly is like a razor blade. So we can, hopefully you can see this. I didn't finish my alright, I'll grab this, wipe it off. And that's a Workshop Benchmade pocket maintenance tool. I think they run about $20 to $30. I've had mine. Oh, that's feeling so good, fellas. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end this, other than I may get out a mini trapper just for size comparison. First, I gotta find it. Let me pause. And through the magic of technology, we're back. So, this is our Case razor. This is our Case mini trapper. I just had the mini trapper handy today, but they're going to be about the same thickness, and you can see. So this is, I think this is 3 and maybe 7/8, whereas a full-size trapper is 4 1/8. So it's not quite as big, as long as a trapper. It might be, you know, about the same sight. All right, fellas. Thanks for joining the Miner.